What's up, guys? KDOT 357 coming to you here. Today is Friday, the 7th of September. So, got a few things I want to bring to you this morning. I'll get into it real quick because we're going to be opening up here just in a little bit. As I've had people come into my store recently, I've had them ask questions about what's the difference between a Glock 19 Generation 5 and a Glock 19 Generation 4. So what I'm going to do real quick is I'm just going to compare a straight stock Glock 19 Generation 5, and then my wife's gun is Glock 19 Generation 4. There's just a couple of things we did to her gun, which I think makes it kind of neat, but I'll just go ahead and get into it and show you real quick. Okay, with the Glock 19 Generation 4, take the magazine out. Of course, I've already cleared them. Magazine out of the Generation 5, clear it. All right. The Glock 19 Generation 4, of course, you have the finger grooves. The Glock 19 Generation 5, and by the way, it's chambered 9mm, you do not have the finger grooves. Of course, you know, it's important that the gun fits your hand correctly. I've had people say that the Generation 4 fit their hand better, and they liked it, and that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. They still make this gun. Okay? I've had some people say that the Glock 19 Generation 5 felt better. What are some other things that are different? All right, on the Generation 5, the mag well is flared out. This is Generation 5. The mag well, it's kind of hard to see that. It's flared out a little bit more so you can get those magazines out for fast magazine changes. The Generation 4 is not like that. The 5 is. With the Generation 5, the tenifer finish is beefed up a little bit more, so Glock says, to where it resists oxidation even better. And if you'll notice, and it's kind of hard, well, yeah, I think you can notice in this video, the Generation 5, the finish seems to be just a little bit darker black than the Generation 4. But anyway, they say it's a better finish, so it resists oxidation better. Also with the Generation 4, Generation 5, Generation 4, the end of the slide, they're pretty much squared off. The end of the slide on the 5, as you can see, is rounded off. It's sort of rounded off there. They both have rails for a light or a laser or a light laser combination. Also, Glock Generation 5 offers an ambidextrous slide stop for righties or lefties. It's on both sides of the gun, whereas with the 4, it's on the left side. And not only that, well, no, it's not. On my Glock 17, I've got an extended slide stop release, which it's kind of pops out to the side a little bit more, so I can hit it with my thumb and get the slide back home quicker. The other thing that Glock touts that's pretty significant to me, if this holds true, this is what they say, is that with the Glock, well, the Glock Generation 4, they say will hold a 4-inch group at 25 yards, obviously with the right person behind the gun. But they say the gun's capable of doing that. The Glock Generation 5, what they call their new marksmanship barrel, they say that it's capable of holding a group of 4 inches at 50 yards. 50 yards, obviously with the right person behind the gun. That's pretty impressive, okay? Now with Glock, what I'm not really crazy about is their sights. They're pretty crappy sights from the factory, and I highly recommend that you change the sights. We put you a good set of night sights on there. We install those for free when you buy them from us, but that's just your stock night sights. What we did to Lori's gun, these are our best-selling sights right now. They're not cheap. They're $179.99, but they'll last 12 to 15 years. These are tritium night sights. I love these things. These things pop like nobody's business during the day, and of course they glow at night. And it may be hard to see that orange ring there on the front sight. Well, that's a really nice, handy reference point. Now, the orange doesn't glow in total darkness, just the green does. But you just have to see these things in daylight as well. They just really, really pop out. We love these things. And like I said, we put them in free of charge when you buy them from us. I don't bang them on there and bang the old sights off. I use a sight tool that presses them off and presses the new sights on. That way it doesn't scar the gun, doesn't mark the gun, and it doesn't mess the sights up either. Now, another thing we did to her gun, kind of neat, sort of mimics the Glock 19X, is we took a Glock 17 magazine, which holds 17 rounds. Glock 19 holds 15 rounds. And we put the Glock 17 in her gun, give her a couple extra rounds there, more grip to hold on to, and as her hands are not that big anyway, it's not that she needs it. And we use the X grip to take up the space. Without the X grip, this is what it would look like. You could still run the gun, but you know, it's got all that space right there that I'm not too particularly crazy of. So what we just simply do is we put the X grip spacer on here. It's just a few bucks, and then it looks nice and clean there. Okay, so she's got, instead of a 15 round magazine that normally goes in the Glock 19, we got her a 17 round magazine that would normally go in a Glock 17. So this is a total hookup here. The only thing I need to do to her now, with the gun now, is just put me a different trigger in there. I got a Suarez trigger that I run in my Glock 17 that I absolutely love. We put triggers in free of charge as well. So Ghost trigger, Suarez trigger, Apex trigger, whatever. If you buy it from us, we'll install it free of charge for you. And a lot of times, you know, if I'm not that busy, I can do it for you while you wait. So those are the two comparisons on the Glock 19 Gen 4 and the Glock 19 Gen 5. The Glock 19 Gen 5, they came out, they weren't cheap. In fact, they're still over $600 at the big box stores. We sell it for $549. That's for the Glock 19 Generation 5, the latest and the greatest. Or I can sell you a Glock 19 Gen 4 for $499. $499 for a Glock 19 Gen 4, which is still an awesome gun. And I'm going to be honest with you, right now, I mean, you know, we sell, and I don't know that it's necessarily because of the price, but they're about tit for tat, the Gen 5s and the Gen 4s. We still have no problem moving Gen 4s. So finishing up, just want to let you know, we got these guns, and this gun is a new gun by Taurus. It's the Taurus G2S. The S simply stands for slim. All right, now maybe they're trying to compete with shields and things like that. The gun feels great in your hand. They make a G2S and a G2C. The Taurus G2C is 9mm double stack magazine, a little bit thicker. This is the G2S, slim. So it doesn't hold as many rounds, but it feels good in your hand, okay? We got this gun for $239. $239. Very affordable gun and a great gun for concealed carry. And then don't forget, for good old home defense, we got a Remington 870 Police Magnum shotgun in here. We got this gun reduced to $349. Got one in here for you. And then we've also got a Maverick by Mossberg. This is basically a Maverick. It's just a price point Mossberg. We've got this at $209. Home defense, 18.5-inch barrel. Great shotgun for home defense and extremely affordable. So come on by and see us. Our next concealed carry class is set for the 22nd of September. We've still got seats left. I'll be teaching that class. Class fee is just $49, and then we've got another one October the 6th. We've got our concealed carry classes already set for the rest of the year. So if you go to our website at carolinafirearmstraining.com, you can go to our calendar and select a day that'll work best for you. Don't forget, transfers are just $19. And don't forget our Concealment Express holsters. We've got a good selection of those. Those are Kydex holsters that we've been trying to get in here for quite a while. We got them in here. The next holster line that we'll be bringing in will be Alien Gear. And also come on in, because we've got our store rearranged a little bit. AR accessories. We're steadily building that AR accessory line. I've got some Bear Creek Arsenal bolt carrier groups for $79.99. We've got strip lowers. Palmetto State Armory, we've got those for $69.99. We've got the Bear Creeks for $64.99. And then I've got one left. I sold one yesterday. I've got a stripped upper, all right, a completely stripped upper for the AR-15 as well. And then I'm looking on the wall over there at just a lot of different AR parts and things like that that you could use on your gun. You know, if you're making a repair, if you're building the gun. Don't forget, we also do gunsmithing here, not major stuff. We don't do any milling, lathing, anything like that, but, you know, repairs. You know, I mean, obviously I have access to parts and things like that, so we do gunsmithing as well, up to a point, all right? I'm not a master gunsmith or anything like that. I do enjoy working on guns, cleaning guns, and most repairs we can do for you. It may be just a matter of ordering a part. And that's even for old guns too. So check us out on that. You can come on by and ask me some questions, or bring your gun by, and we'll take a look at it. You can leave it. We'll get the gun running again for you. All right, so I got to get out of here. We're located at 1606 Westover Drive, Sanford, NC 27330. We're just up the road from Davidson Steakhouse, right beside a First Help Urgent Care, and just down the road from Midway Auto and Tire. Westover Drive runs parallel to US 1, so you can actually see us from US 1 because they got a big banner up on the roof there that says Gun Shop. All right, so it's real easy to see that. Even if you're going 65 miles an hour down the road, it's easy to see that, okay? CarolinaFirearmsTraining.com, that's how you sign up for courses. And also our online store. When you get to our homepage, you just look to the right there, and there's the button for the online store as well. So come on by and see us today. It's going to be a pretty weekend, I believe. I hope. I know there's a storm down there around Mississippi. I guess a tropical storm. I don't know if it's moving this way or not. Normally I follow the weather, but I guess I need to check it out. All right, so stay armed, stay safe.